This is very filled with camera gear. Let's talk about it. What's up, friends? Hope you're doing great. Today we're going to talk about what I like to bring with me when I am going to shoot, and it's sort of like a what's in my bag, but not totally a what's in my bag. The idea is this. Let's say you have to go out and shoot something and you're not totally sure exactly what you're getting yourself into. You know, maybe it's an event, maybe it is like a portrait shoot or something, but you don't exactly know what you're getting into. That actually happens to me a lot because things change and evolve pretty rapidly when you're shooting events, and sometimes just different stuff comes up. So this is what I bring with me if I want to have like a minimalist small kit, but I still want to be able to photograph anything that might kind of come my way. Let's start with the bag. This is my favorite bag right now. This is the Wotencraft Pilot 10 liter. I have a video on it. The video is here. You can go watch it. It's a great bag. I really, really like it. It comes in black as well as this color. I went with this color because everything else I have is black, and I felt like I wanted something a little bit different. It also matches my camera harness really nicely. Obviously, like, it's just gonna be easier to go watch that video, but I will give you some kind of high level stuff. First thing I like, it has the FidLock magnetic locking system. Really easy, really nice. It has tons of room in it. It's got the side pockets, which are nice. It's got a big room in it to be able to fit like a laptop. You can fit your camera gear and everything, so you can actually back up on site if you want to bring your laptop. It's rugged and solid. It's comfortable, looks good. It's great, and it holds everything I need. So definitely recommend this camera bag. Right now we're filming on the Z8 with the 16-30 from Tamron. To be fair, that might actually be something that I bring with me. So depending on the type of shoot, I'm either gonna bring the Z8 or the ZF. If I'm shooting sports, like this weekend, I was shooting a big run and I brought the Z8 because that felt like the right move for me. But generally speaking, for most shoots, I am going to bring my ZF. So let's take a look at that bad boy here. So this is the ZF Silver in the green. It's super nice. I've got on it the Peak Design strap. It's called the Leash. So it's like their like smallest strap. It's fine. I've been using that strap for a really long time. It's totally fine. It's not my favorite, but it's fine. I also have a little handle here. So this is the wooden handle from Small Rig. I really like it. I think it looks really nice with the green, and that's it, really simple. So that's the camera of choice. I like this camera because it's super versatile. I've got a million videos on this camera, so if you want to watch them, there's a whole playlist you can go through. Okay, let's put this down and let's look at the lenses. My main lens, the lens that I'm gonna use the most is this. This is the Nikon 50mm f1.8. Look at that, it is all beat up and banged up. You can see the paint coming off of it because I use it constantly. I really like this lens. I think it is absolutely excellent. It's very simple. It's got an auto and manual switch on it and nothing else, but it's great. The optics on it are very, very good. I would say from a quality perspective, this compared to the f1.2s, optically speaking, from a quality perspective, are very similar. I think you can get pretty much the same quality of images out of this, but that 1.2 is really magical. That f1.2 aperture is just stunning, and frankly, I don't know, it depends on if you like that look or not. If you like that look, it is definitely a lens to get. But for me, this does everything I need it to. It's small, it's compact, it's easy to find. So if I break it, it's also not gonna break the bank, which is nice too. So yeah, this lives on my camera for, honestly, probably 90% of what I do. In a wedding, for example, I'm gonna use this for a lot of getting ready. I'm going to use it for a bit of the ceremony potentially, and depending on how kind of tight things are, I'm going to use it for cocktail hour. I might use it for reception. I'm gonna use it for couples portraits. I'm gonna use it for so much of my day. So this lens is an absolute must. Doesn't have to be this exact one, obviously. The 51.4 is also really nice. It does have a little more like chromatic aberration. It's not quite as sharp, but it's great. It's also very affordable, which is nice. But yeah, some kind of 50mm lens is always gonna be with me, and usually it's gonna be this one. Quick pause here just to say thank you. I appreciate you. If you wanna subscribe, that's really helpful. Most of you are not subscribed, but if you are, you know, you're a G. I appreciate you. But help me out. Throw a subscribe on there. I don't know, hit the notification bell. I don't know if that matters. Maybe it's convenient because it lets you see. I don't know. I don't have anyone that I have notified, I don't think. Maybe a few. I'm bad at this. Next lens is gonna be this bad boy here. This is the 85mm f1.8s. Absolutely beautiful lens. I really, really love it. It has a auto and manual focus switch on it. That's pretty much it. It is almost exactly the same as the 50mm in terms of quality. Exactly the same. I love the images out of this. This weekend when I was shooting that run, I used this exclusively. I just used the 85mm. It was able to get me really nice looking shots, and it's great for portraits. It's great for, I'll use it in reception. If I'm doing like speeches and stuff like that, I will use it during ceremony. If I'm shooting an event, let's say I'm shooting music or something and I want to get further back and I want to be able to show a little bit of the crowd, but kind of isolate, individual people or something like that. This is a great lens for that. When I'm doing portraits, I'll use it for headshots. I'll use it for couples if I want some like really dreamy fall off background and I just want to get them in a lot of compression. This is going to be the lens. So I usually bring this with me because if I need something more telephoto, 9 times out of 10, 85mm is enough. And to be honest, if I'm in a pinch, I can always just crop in and I can either do that in camera or I can do that in post. And if I'm shooting with the Z8, there's lots of megapixels for that. And honestly, with the ZF, there's enough megapixels there too, because frankly, most people are not printing these things that I'm shooting. They're probably putting them on their phone background or they're, putting them online or social media or whatever. So yeah, this lens is telephoto enough for most of what I do. And if it's not, I don't know what to tell you because I actually don't have a more telephoto lens than this. I'm considering maybe picking something up, but I don't know. I think this is good enough for what I do most of the time. Final lens, we're gonna go wide. It's gonna be between one of two lenses. Either that, the 16 to 30 that we're filming on right now from Tamron, f2.8. It's a great lens. I've been really liking it so far. It does have a lot of vignetting at 16mm, but that's easily corrected. Or I'm gonna go with this. This is the 26mm f2.8 from Nikon. This is if I really want to save some space, I'm gonna go with this bad boy here. In the past, I was using the 24mm f1.8. That is a beautiful lens. It's really nice. I did find that it was a little bit soft wide open, softer than I wanted it to be, and softer maybe than some other people had experienced with their copies. I don't know. Stopped down to like f2, f2.8. It was fine though. But considering that, I just decided that I wanted to have something a lot smaller. I don't shoot super wide super often, to be honest. It's just not my wheelhouse. If I do, 26mm is probably going to be enough for a lot of what I do. I like this because it's super small. The autofocus on it is fine. It's not the fastest autofocus in the world. The images are crisp enough. I mean, it works overall. And when I'm gonna use this is probably gonna be when I just need like a quick wide shot of a group of people. I'm probably not gonna use it for like dedicated portraits all that often, but I would use it especially in like, I don't know, dance situation. If I'm on the dance floor, I like the look of 26mm. I think that's fun. If I'm doing some direct flash stuff, 26mm is great. It's just so small. It's so tiny. And it like, I don't know. It's dope. I like it a lot. It's a very fun lens. And that's it for lenses. 3 lenses. And to be honest, I'm probably not even going to use all 3 lenses in most scenarios. But hey, it's good to have the versatility. I'm covered from wide to telephoto and I have everything I need. It's great. Moving on, I always bring with me a couple of different flash options. This is the Godox V100N. It is my favorite flash right now when it comes to on-camera speed light flashes. What's cool about it is that it does have this nice little touch screen. It's really easy to use, but it also comes with a fun little function here, and I'll show you that because I usually bring this with me too. This little thing is really neat. What you do with this is you attach it right there. So now all of a sudden you have a little fill flash as well as your main flash. So if I fire this off, I can make the fill flash go as well, which is really nice. I like being able to have that option because frankly, a lot of times I'm going to want to do like a bounce flash scenario, but I need a little more fill flash on the face. This allows you to get that in a really nice, pleasing way in a pinch. I'm not going to use it all the time, but I'm going to use it when I am in that scenario, and it's really great. Are Godox the best in the world? No. I think Profoto is kind of the standard when it comes to these, but this is a lot less expensive, and frankly, I think the output on this and the quality is very good. I've had very little issues with misfiring or anything like that. It's definitely a step up from some of the previous Godox flashes I had used. You don't need this one though. Any Godox flash, any Profoto flash, whatever you want to get. Just get a good flash and bring it with you because having a flash and knowing how to use it is really important. And to go with this flash, I also always bring with me a transmitter. This is the X3N. This is the Nikon version of the X3 transmitter for Godox. Put this on your camera and all of a sudden this is off camera, which is really nice. I use it in a couple different ways. I'll throw like a diffuser on here, and then sometimes I'll like photograph and I'll hold it up here so I get some angular light if I want like a direct flash look, but I don't want it like direct off the camera, but I want it kind of from the side a little bit. So I guess not direct, but if I want an indirect off-camera flash look, I can just do that. It's really nice because it allows me to make the camera a little bit lighter if I don't want to have an on flash look, but I want to be able to use flash. I can also set this up if I want to, have a spotlight of a flash going onto a podium or something like that. So this increases versatility. If I know for sure I'm gonna bring this, usually in my car, I have like a light stand that I can go grab, but I don't normally always bring that with me. But what I will bring with me is the feet that come with it. Really simple, you just attach this on and then you can set this down anywhere you want it and you can bounce flash or you can direct flash. This is helpful in a pinch as well. So always make sure I have that with me. So like I said, I always have a couple flash solutions. That Godox is one of them. And then I also like to have like a small, portable, tiny little flash that I can use for direct flash. You don't gotta use this one here, but this is the Zeneco ZA12. It is a great tiny little flash. It also comes with this cute little diffuser, and that's awesome. It's cool because it has some like manual dials on it that are really, really nice. You can also put it into like a semi TTL option. But frankly, I just use it as I would use any direct manual flash where I just set the power and I flash the way I want to flash. It is a great little tool to have because if I'm doing dance floor stuff and I want to have like my ZF with the 26 and this, it's just such a tiny little setup. Check this out. Isn't this dope? This is like the tiniest little thing. So we've got the ZF, we've got the 26 mil, and then we've got the little flash here. It's a really nice way to be able to like, let's say I'm on the dance floor, it's been a long day, I'm tired, it's the end of the night, and I'm photographing for the last 45 minutes of the dance or something. This is just such a small setup and it gets me back, back into feeling comfortable and being like dynamic and moving around. I can hold it over my head and I can flash from the side, from the top. I can hold it directly into people's faces and flash it. That probably was really uncomfortable for you, sorry. But hey, I really like the versatility of something so small and compact, and this is a nice way to do it. Whether you use this one or you use the, I think it's the X30 or the TI30 or whatever from Godox, I can't remember the name of it. There's lots of different options. Overall, it's just great to have a convenient small little flash and lens setup like this for certain times. A few more things. With me, I always bring a couple of extra batteries and memory cards. And the best solution I found for that so far is this. This is from Lano. I don't know how you pronounce that. It's got two L's, which makes it like a Y sound, maybe. But this is really nice. So this holds two batteries. It's cool because it has a little battery indicator here. So you can see there's two batteries inside. And then it also has this guy here. So this holds an SD card. So now I have an SD card and two batteries, everything I need. This is awesome because you can charge it via USB-C. I have had this exact thing for every camera system that I've had over the past few years, and it has never failed me. It's so convenient. It's small. It's a little rectangle, so it fits nicely in places. And in order to charge, what I like to do is bring this. This is a tiny little 50-watt battery from Small Rig. It's really nice because it has like a little screen on it to tell you exactly how much power is left. You can charge USB-C, you can charge USB-A, you can charge with a DC out in both 12 and 8 volt. And it even has a little D-tap, which is cool too. So this is just like a little V-mount battery. I've looked at other battery pack solutions for sure, but what I like about this is that first of all, I can use it as a V-mount battery if I need to on set. But when I'm using it in a photography space, it's small and compact. It fits nicely because it's rectangular and it's just very easy and quick to charge. And the fact that you can charge multiple different things from it is really nice. I have two options for this. I have this 50-watt one, and then I have a 99-watt one as well. That one I bring with me on longer days or when I have a couple of cameras with me, and I'm going to go through a lot more batteries because it's just more versatile to have more battery juice. But yeah, it's really simple. I'll bring this. I've got a cute little cord on it, and then I just bring myself a USB-C cord, and that's everything I need. I can charge my phone, I can charge my camera batteries, I can charge my flash, I can charge everything that I need using this. And it holds up, which is great. And the nice thing about having something like this too is if you don't end up needing it, but somebody else needs to charge, it has all the different ports they would need, and it just makes you look like a hero. So highly recommend it. So that's my like minimal kit for everything I might encounter on a given day. I can photograph everything comfortably with this and not feel like I'm missing anything. What about you? What do you like to bring? What's your go-to kit? Do you want to see different types of kits? Because I have a different way of packing for different types of scenarios, and I've made videos about that in the past, but some things have changed. So let me know in the comments what you think, and I'll talk to you soon. Thanks.